reward and recognition ceremony of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Ladies and gentlemen, already seated on the high table is the Vice Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Professor Kabiru Bala. Please a round of applause for the Vice Chancellor. Next to him is the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Ahmadu Ibrahim. Please a round of applause for the DVC. We also have with us the Deputy Vice Chancellor, the brand new Deputy Vice Chancellor, Advancement, Research and Innovation, Professor. You're welcome, sir. We also have with us the Chairman of the University Rewards and Recognition System Committee, Professor Sani Abdullahi. You're welcome, sir. The University Librarian, Dr. Abubakar Sadiq Muhammad. You're welcome, sir. We also have with us the Provost, College of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Amen Shoaibu. You're welcome, sir. Next to him is the representative of the BOSA, Malam Garba Shehu. You're welcome, sir. And then, of course, we also have with us already seated on the high table the Deputy Registrar, Human Resource Administration, Malam Alhatu Salihu. You're welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also privileged to have with us the Director ICT, Malam Shaib Umar. You're welcome, sir. The Acting Chief Security Officer, Malam Ashiri Tijani Zango. You're welcome, sir. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, you all are welcome. And quickly, before the first item on the agenda, may I recognize our father, the former Minister of Agriculture, the first in Northern Nigeria, Professor Ahmed Sheikh Abdullah. You're welcome, sir. We also have with us the Director of Academic Planning, Professor Bello Mukhtar. You're welcome, sir. All deans present here, all heads of department, distinguished guests, you're all welcome. And quickly, we are kickstarting the event, and in whatever we're doing, it is very important that we commit it onto the hands of the Almighty. And based on our tradition here in Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, each time we find ourselves in a gathering like this, we give ourselves 30 seconds to pray according to the dictates of our respective religion. May we take 30 seconds to pray, please. Amen. May I also recognize the presence of the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Raymond Bago. You're welcome, sir. The next item on maybe you want to. Now we proclaim from hills and valleys may come to draw from the stream of knowledge. Our duty is to succeed in learning and service. Excellence is our goal. Ahmadu Bello
We give thanks to Almighty Allah. In Him we derive our strength. We beautifully shall abide by the ways of good learning. North to south, east to west, your name shall always be. Ahmadu, Bello, University, and Citadel of Great Learning.
Thank you very much. We may all sit. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Vice Chancellor, sir, with your permission, I invite to the high table the Director Academic Planning, Professor Bello Mukhtar, the Director, sir, the Dean Faculty of Education, Professor H.I. Bayero, the Dean Faculty of Life Sciences, Professor Mariam Aminu, Dean Faculty of Engineering, Professor Bakura, and the Dean Faculty of Environmental Design, Professor Abdullah Abubakar. Please, your all high table. Thank you very much. And quickly, sir, with your permission, for the welcome address, may I invite the Chairman of the University Rewards and Recognition System Committee, Professor Sani Abdullahi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The Vice Chancellor, who is also the Chairman of this occasion, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Deputy Vice Chancellor Advancement, Research and Innovation, other principal officers of this great university, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the Ahmadu Bello University Reward and Recognition Committee, it is my singular honor and privilege to welcome each and every one of us here to the 2024 Ahmadu Bello University Staff Reward and Recognition Ceremony, which is the second in the series since the institutionalization of system of reward and recognition by the current university administration in 2023. The system had higher performance and productivity to ignite and spur very healthy competition among staff members, and three, to enhance staff within the university as part of the university's contribution towards mitigating against the problem of brain drain. Permit me to say that this ceremony actually availed me the opportunity and the real privilege of addressing what I would call a gathering of most resourceful human resource asset of this great university, which, as we all know, is the best university in Nigeria today. Let me also say that this gathering equally qualifies as an assemblage of great men and women who have distinguished themselves through their various calling in advancing the core mandate of this university, as well as its principal objectives. For the foresight, the thoughtfulness, for the foresight, the thoughtfulness, and the initiative of introducing and institutionalizing the staff reward and recognition committee, as well as the system as a means of recognizing the valuable contribution made by individuals, staff members towards advancing its cause. And to also congratulate and appreciate the university for providing the favorable environment and the platform upon which all the distinguished persons that we are here to honor today found very useful and made use of in order to achieve this great height. This, I believe, is a very commendable effort that we should all encourage the university administration to sustain. Let me also commend the university administration for queuing and taking the line of great organizations in the world who have found it as global best practice to institute reward and recognition system in their various organizations. This, I believe, may not be unconnected with the fact that is all known to us, which is that experience has actually shown and research has very well established that nothing could actually be more motivating, more encouraging, more inspiring, and more moral boosting than an employee to make an outstanding contribution. And for that hard work and contribution to be formally well recognized by the employer. At the 2023 reward and recognition ceremony, may recall that I did make a solemn promise, which was to keep improving the system in terms of its processes and outcome. And I'm very pleased to report that the 2024 edition is significantly a better version of the 2023 edition. In the sense that the process has actually been made more scientific and evidence base, and therefore the outcome was certainly and is certainly not less than anything better in terms of credibility. However, I need to very quickly add that in spite of that significant improvement recorded, it's still not a perfect system. And therefore, still being a human process is still quite vulnerable and susceptible to one form of error or the other. But the good thing about the system in this university that where errors inadvertently made are detected, such errors are immediately rectified. Where complaints or petitions are received, such complaints are given prompt attention by way of investigating into them. Let me quickly cite very few instances here. In the course of the 2024 exercise, we ran through allegation. Someone alleging one of the persons nominated and picked as the best performing HOD in a particular faculty had only 3 meetings held within the span of 2 years. And he was wondering why such a person should emerge as the best performing HOD. As doubtful the allegation may appear, we actually took time, made effort to thoroughly investigate, because luckily for us, procedurally, heads of departments are required to actually lodge minutes of their departmental meetings with the office of the Vice Chancellor. And upon checking, we were able to discover that the allegation was not only false, but grossly unfounded, because the gentleman in question had so many meetings held within the department. We also had a case where someone was actually nominated as the best researcher in a faculty, and someone raised a complaint with respect to that. And again, we took time to investigate, and we realized that the person mentioned in the petition was actually the one who came first. But then the faculty decided to now put forward the name of the person who came second, on the ground that, in their own wisdom, since this person was a person who won the award last year, it will now be better to give the person that came second the opportunity to make a show. And then we told them that that is not what is done. The exercise is actually data-driven. And since this gentleman is still the one who came first, then it's only fair that he's given the award. And this was how we actually immediately reversed the award and give it to that most deserving person. I'm saying this so that we'll appreciate the level of openness, the degree of transparency that is associated with the system. Okay. With the system. Perhaps I should very quickly run through one of the criteria for one of the categories of award that is usually given under the system, so that we will appreciate the objectivity and the robustness that is associated with the criteria. Let me quickly take that of HOD. Now, for the purpose of evaluating who emerges as the best HOD in the faculty, the criteria template that we use is composed of 11 key parameters. First, we have compliance with university calendar. And under that parameter, we look at prompt release of exam and lecture timetable, as well as a monitoring mechanism for conduct of lectures and exam. The second one is convening departmental statutory meetings. And under that category, there are 4 different types of meetings that the head of department is required to convene. We have the monthly departmental meeting. We have the departmental board of examiners meeting. We have the departmental postgraduate committee meeting, and then the departmental quality assurance committee meeting. So an HOD is scored on the basis of each of these elements. Then we have attendance at departmental meeting, which suggests that it's not only enough for a head of department to just convene meeting, but his presence at the meeting is also considered very important, and that is also scored. So that we don't have a situation where HOD will just convene meeting and ask one of the staff members to preside over, and then he goes somewhere. Then we have prompt submission of examination results in respect of both undergraduate and postgraduate. And then we have the HOD's attendance at all statutory faculty-based meetings. So HOD is also scored along that factor. And then we have enforcement of university rules and regulations, the extent to which the HOD is ensuring enforcement of all university rules and regulations within his department in terms of both students and staff. We also look at the ability of the HOD to coordinate the members of the department and students to achieve results. We also have, as a factor, students' graduation rate. And we look at the trend. Is it increasing or decreasing? Is it increasing or decreasing at an increasing rate? All these are things that the criteria looked at. And then assessment of the performance of the HOD by members of staff and students. And then the last one is general environmental sanitation and cleanliness of the department. So this is how robust the criteria is. And that is what we use. We have for other categories of award, but for want of time, I will not bother you with that, but I thought that it would be important to actually throw light on some of the criteria that we use for the purpose of the evaluation. Now, before I revert to my seat, I would like to, with the permission of the chair, to call on other members of the committee to stand for recognition. the Director of University Advancement, Professor Sani Ali is here. Sorry? Oh, okay. Professor Ahmadu, Dean Faculty of Education, Bayero. The Director of University Public Affairs, Directorate. The Secretary of the Committee, our distinguished barrister. Could you please stand for if she's here? Okay, Barrister Hadiza, is she here too? Okay. With that, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to make this clarification and most warmly welcome you to this very important occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, once again, let's put our hands together for the chairman of the University Rewards and Recognition System Committee, Professor Sani Abdullahi. And I thank you, sir, for that elaborate explanation on the evaluation system. I'm sure a lot of us have been educated on how the evaluation is done. Quickly, the Vice Chancellor, sir, with your permission, we move to the next item on the agenda, which is the main event of the day. It is presentation of award plaques and certificates. But before we do that, may I recognize the presence of the Chief Medical Director of Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital, Shika, Professor Ahmadu. Round of applause for the CMD. You're welcome, sir. The Vice Chancellor, sir, distinguished members of the high table, ladies and gentlemen, the first category is Outstanding Performance Achievers Award. And may I humbly and respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kabiru Bala, to please come forward for the presentation of these awards. To start with, ABU Business School, Outstanding Performance Achievers Award. Outstanding Performance Achievers Award, ABU Business School, Professor Muhammad Habibu Sabari. ABU Business School is now Faculty of Management Sciences. Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Muhammad Habibu Sabari. Please a round of applause for Professor Sabari. Next is Faculty of Administration, Dr. Shehu Sani. Faculty of Administration, Dr. Shehu Sani. Faculty of Administration, Professor Shehu Sani. Dr. Shehu Sani, my apologies. Please, let's put our hands together for Dr. Shehu Sani. Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Harry Egoma. Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Harry Egoma. Please, let's appreciate these awardees, please. Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Sanusi Musa. Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Sanusi Musa. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Hawa Muhammad Sani. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Hawa Muhammad Sani.
Don't want to embarrass her.
She's my mother, sir. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor Aisha Indomaman. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor Aisha Indomaman. Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Barnabas Dambarno. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor Barnabas Dambarno. The Dean, he is unavoidably absent, and the Dean is here to collect on his behalf. Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Dr. Shahidu Sadiq. Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Dr. Shahidu Sadiq. Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Benjamin Fomote. Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Benjamin Fomote. Dentistry, sir. Yes, sir. Faculty of Education, Dr. Gidado Liko. Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Benjamin Fomote is here. And the Faculty of Education, Dr. Lawal Gidado Liko, my apologies. Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Zaharaddin Haruna. Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Zaharaddin Haruna. Faculty of Law, Professor Y.Y. Bambali, ably represented by Dr. F.A. Kira. Faculty of Law, Professor Y.Y. Bambali, and Professor Dr. F.A. Kira will collect on his behalf. Faculty of Life Sciences, Dr. Hussein Mohammed Ibrahim. Faculty of Life Sciences, Dr. Hussein Mohammed Ibrahim. Dr. Salih Hidishin. It's not here. Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. Muhammad Ribadu Ayuba. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Sunday Men Meweda. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Sunday Men Meweda. The next category is Institute and Centers. Yahya Al-Hassan Karaye, University Library Complex. Yahya Al-Hassan Karaye, University Library Complex. Dr. Mohammed Kausar Napri. Please, let's appreciate these awardees. Thank you. Dr. Mohammed Kausar Napri is absent. Barrister Hafsat Suleiman, Center for Islamic Legal Studies, SILS. The next category is Academic Technologists. Mr. Ekuribe Silas Akoboeje. Mr. Ekwiribe Silas Akobuije, pardon my pronunciation, sir. The next category is Overall Outstanding Performance Achiever Award, Teaching Staff, Professor Abdul Ghaffar Amuka Abdul Malik. It's not around, sir. Behind every successful man, there is a woman, sir. His wife is collecting on his behalf. Mrs. Amina Bomina, the wife of Professor Abdul Ghaffar Amuka Abdul Malik, is collecting that award on his behalf, sir. The next category is Outstanding Performance Achiever Award Non-Teaching Staff. James Boniface, Registry Senior Cadre. James Boniface, Registry Senior Cadre.
Please, Kausar, the wife is collecting for you.
Kausar Muhammad Napri. Dr. Kausar Muhammad Napri. Outstanding Performance Achiever Award Non-Teaching Staff. James Boniface, Registry Senior Cadre. Isa Garba, Registry Junior Cadre. Isa Garba. Isa Garba, Registries Junior Cadre. Mansur Garba, Bosri, Senior Cadre. Alami Mohammed Yusuf, Bosri, Junior Cadre. Florence Payosani, University Security Services, Senior Cadre. Bashir Idris, University Security Services, Junior Cadre. Congratulations. National salutes. University Miss Career. The next category is Institute and Centers Award. Mohammed Al-Qasim Dan Hassan, Institute of Administration, Senior. Murtala Ahmed, Institute of Administration, Junior. Malam Musa Abdullahi, Division of Agricultural Colleges, Junior. Muhammad Hadi Yusuf, ABU Staff School. Ibrahim Abubakar, University Health Services. Khadija Aliyu, University Library Complex. Network Infrastructure and Security Team, E. Abubakar Institute of ICT. Network Infrastructure and Security Team, E. Abubakar Institute of ICT. Network Infrastructure and Security Team. Oh, the director is here. The next category, Outstanding Performance Achiever Award, non-teaching. Overall Outstanding Performance Achiever Award, non-teaching, Malam Hamza Sani, Registry Department. Malam Hamza Sani, Registry Department. Dr. S.K. Musa, University Health Services. Dr. S.K. Musa, University Health Services. Malam Haruna Nguldi, Physical Planning and Municipal Services. Dr. Shuaib Sanusi Rafindadi, our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Advancement Research and Innovation, will collect this award on his behalf, on behalf of the awardee. Please, let's put our hands together for these awardees. Thank you. The next category is Overall Outstanding Performing Committee. And this is where, ABU came first. ABU is the best public university in Nigeria. And all is as a result of the efforts of the ranking committee. The Overall Outstanding Performing Committee, number one, the university ranking. And okay, I've seen Dr. Awal, Dr. Basira. Okay, Dawood is also part of it. With these soldiers, ABU became the best. With these foot soldiers, ABU became the best public university in Nigeria, based on the Times Higher Education ranking. And the Times Higher Education ranking is the most prestigious among all university ranking in the world. The next committee is the University Tree Planting Committee. University Tree Planting Committee. I've seen Professor Binta Abdulkarim, Dr. S.K. Musa. The Vice Chancellor is also a member. Congratulations, sir. And we have amongst us Dr. Kinta, representing the Acting Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Education, Kwantagora, Professor Rashid Haruna. Please, Dr. Kinta, stand up for recognition. And you're welcome, sir. Wow, this committee planted over 1 million trees within the last 5 years. Please, once again, let's appreciate them. Thank you, sir. The next category is Researcher of the Year Award, Faculty. Faculty of Management Sciences. Wow. The first one is our Deputy Director, Quality Assurance. Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Kabir Jinjiri Ringim. Faculty of Administration, Professor A.A. Anyebi. Faculty of Administration, Professor A.A. Anyebe. Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Wayu Oladimeji.
He's collecting on behalf of...
He's collecting on behalf of Professor A.A. Anyebe. Welcome, sir. Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Wayu Oladimeji. Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Idris Nasir Abdullahi. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Nadir Abdulhadi Nasidi. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Nadir Abdulhadi Nasidi. The Dean will collect on his behalf. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor M.O.E. Samaila. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor M.O.E. Samaila. Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Yusuf Tanku. Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor P.O. Binai. Faculty of Dental Surgery, Professor Sunday Olusegun Ajike. Professor Sunday Olusegun Ajike, Faculty of Dental Surgery. Okay, he's not around, but he has sent a representative. You're welcome, sir. Faculty of Education, Dr. Akorede Shewun Nuruddin. Faculty of Education, Dr. Akorede Shewun Nuruddin. Faculty of Engineering, Prof. U.S. Ishaku. Wrote in the university's academic camp. Faculty of Engineering, Professor U.S. Ishaku. Faculty of Environmental Design. Sir, for the Faculty of Environmental Design is going to be a grand presentation, sir. For the Faculty of Environmental Design is going to be a grand presentation from VC to DVC. Faculty of Environmental Design, Professor Ahmadu Ibrahim. Solidarity forever. Faculty of Law, Professor A.R. Agom. Faculty of Law, Professor A.R. Agom. Professor Agom is absent. Faculty of Life Sciences, Professor Balogun O. Emmanuel. Okay, he's not around. The Dean will collect on his behalf. The Dean is collecting on his behalf. Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Professor Shafiu Mohammed is also not around. The Dean will collect on his behalf. Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor Adamu Uzairu. Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor Adamu Uzairu. Faculty of Social Sciences, former registrar, Professor Isa Muhammad Abbas. Please a round of applause for Professor Abbas.
Okay.
Professor Adamu Zairu, please, you can come back, sir. Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Isa Mohammed Abbas, former Registrar of ABU. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Professor J.O. Ayo. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Professor J.O. Ayo. Next category is Institute and Centers. Researcher of the Year, Institute and Centers, NAPRI, Professor Mrs. Grace Iyege Erakotobo. I don't know my pronunciation, ma'am. Professor Mrs. Grace. NAERLS, Professor A.A. Amani. Institute for Agricultural Research, Professor Shukurat Adunisani, but she's unavoidably absent. Dr. Arti Sani will collect on her behalf. So we drag you backward a little. On the outstanding category, we skipped Faculty of Environmental Design. Of all faculties, sir, my apologies. Faculty of Environmental Design for the Outstanding Performance Achiever Award, Dr. Hassan Adavriku Ahmadu. The next category is Overall Outstanding Researcher of the Year Individual. Overall Outstanding Researcher of the Year Individual, Professor Emmanuel Oluwadare Balogun. He is unavoidably absent, but the Dean is here to collect on his behalf. The next category is Most Outstanding Research Group of the Year. Physical Chemistry Research Group led by Professor Adamu Zairu. Most Outstanding Research Group of the Year, Physical Chemistry Research Group led by Professor Adamu Zairu. The next category is the Most Cited Staff of the Year. This is Scholarship Award. The Most Cited Staff of the Year, Faculty. Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Kabiru Jinjiri Ringin. Please, a round of applause for our DD Quality Assurance. He's assuring quality in our syllabus and he's the most cited scholar in his faculty. Faculty of Administration, Dr. Abdurazak Ahmadu. Faculty of Administration, Dr. Abdurazak Ahmadu. Faculty of Agriculture, Professor Nafiu Abdu. Despite being a deputy cited scholar in Faculty of Agriculture. Faculty of Allied Sciences. Faculty of Allied Sciences, Dr. Idris Nasir Abdullah. Dr. Idris Nasir Abdullah. Solidarity, solidarity, solidarity. Behind every successful man, there is not only a woman, there are women. Yes. Faculty of Allied Sciences, Dr. Idris Nasir Abdullah. Faculty of Arts. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Joyce Agofure. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Joyce Agofure. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor Saad A. Ahmed. Faculty of Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Yusuf Tanko. Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Yusuf Tanko. Faculty of Clinical Sciences. Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor Muawiyah Babala Sufyan. Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Sunday Olusegun Ajike. Faculty of Clinical Sciences. Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Sunday Olusegun Ajike. And Faculty of Education, Dr. Yusuf Feisara Zakaria. Faculty of Education, Dr. Yusuf Feisara Zakaria. Faculty of Engineering, Professor David Olubi Obada is unavoidably absent. Professor Morana will collect on his behalf. Faculty of Environmental Design. Faculty of Environmental Design, another grand presentation, sir. Professor Ahmadu Ibrahim. Please, a round of applause once again for the BBC. Faculty of Life Sciences, Dr. Muhammad Awal Ibrahim. Faculty of Life Sciences, Deputy Director, Research and Innovation. Please, a round of applause for the DD. Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Professor Shafiu Mohammed. Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor Adamu Uzairu. Please a round of applause for Professor Uzairu. This is the third award in a row. Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. Hamis Sadi Ali. Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. Hamis Sadi Ali. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Professor Joseph Olusegun Ayo. Center for Energy Research and Training, Sunday A. Jonah, the Director. NAERLS, Dr. Fadilullah Olayiwola Isa. Dr. Fadilullah Olayiwola Isa, NAERLS. Okay, he's absent. His wife, okay. Institute for Agricultural Research, Professor Muideen Oyegule, GMO expert. The next category is overall most cited staff of the year. Professor Shafiu Mohammed, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. The next category is, this is our award, sir. Best Performing Service Delivery Unit Award. Security, University Security Services. University Security Services.
Are we set? Now only you now we know. 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 Hey, we go Sabantaya. Hey, we go Sabantaya. Hey, we go Sabantaya. Now only you now we know.
The next is Public Affairs Directorate. This is our award. Next is the ABU Press. ABU Press. The next is Equipment Maintenance and Development Center, EMDC. The team led. Next is the Distance Learning Center, DLC. Distance Learning Center, DLC. The DLC is not here. The next category is Best Revenue Generating Units. ABU Microfinance Bank. Everybody clap for microfinance. Clap for microfinance. Next category is Long Service Award. And this award goes to Ibrahim Suleiman, Registry. Long Service Award. Ibrahim Suleiman. Ibrahim Suleiman, Registry, Long Service Award. Seven years. Serving the mighty ABU. It's not easy. The next category is Leadership Excellence Award. Best Performing Head of Departments. For Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Idris Ahmed Aliyu. Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Idris Ahmed Aliyu. Please a round of applause for the HOD while he comes for his award. The Dean will collect on her behalf. Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Abdurrahman A. El Fulati. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Shuaibu Hassan. Faculty of Arts, Dr. Shuaibu Hassan. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Dr. Murtala Abubakar. Dr. Murtala Abubakar, okay, welcome, sir. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Dr. Murtala Abubakar. Okay, Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Dr. Murtala Abubakar. Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Fatima H. Dawood. HOD Physiology. Faculty of Clinical Sciences. Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor A. Umar. Faculty of Dentistry. Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Benjamin Fomote. Faculty of Education, Professor Mariam A. Abubakar. Faculty of Education, Professor Mariam A. Abubakar. Faculty of Engineering, Professor Umar Shehu. Faculty of Environmental Design, the VC's HOD, Dr. Mansour Dodo. Please, a round of applause for the VC's HOD. Even the Vice Chancellor has a HOD. Faculty of Law, Dr. F.A. Kira. Faculty of Life Sciences, Professor Ezekiel Kugi. Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor A.L. Ahmed. Faculty of Social Sciences, Dr. Adama Adamu. Dr. Adama Adamu is unavoidably absent, but Malama Habiba Sani will collect on her behalf. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Professor M.H. Suleiman. The next category is Best Performing Dean of Faculty. Best Performing Dean of Faculty. And the winner is Professor Abdullah Abubakar, Faculty of Environmental Design. The VC's Dean, yes, the VC's Dean, and this is the second time in a row. The VC's Dean is the winner. And the next category is Grand Fellow of the Year. Grand Fellow of the Year. Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. Rikaya Ali Sani. Please a round of applause for Dr. Rikaya. Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Dr. Akinyemi Omoni. Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Dr. Akinyemi Omoni. Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Professor Lazarus Wungo Dambo Yusuf. Faculty of Engineering, Professor Usman Aliyu Danjuma. Faculty of Environmental Design, Professor Duko Kado. HOD is collecting, this is HOD is collecting on his behalf. Faculty of Life Sciences, Dr. Hafsat Abdullahi Mohammed. Faculty of Life Sciences. Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Professor Umaru Usman Pati. Faculty of Physical Sciences, Dr. Nuruddin Nasiru Garba. Faculty of Physical Sciences, Dr. Nuruddin Nasiru Garba. Faculty of Social Sciences, I hate you, Dr. Adama Adamu. Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Professor Oluyinka Olusheyi Okumbajo. Professor Oluyinka Olusheyi. Okay, I think this fellow is absent. The HOD will collect on behalf. Institute for Agricultural Research, Professor Nafiu Abdu. Another one. Another solidarity. Capacity. Next, NARLS, Dr. Taufik Olayinka Olariwaju. NARLS. I think if there is any category for most supportive spouses, I think those wives deserve that. Overall branch, next category is overall branch fellow of the year, another capacity, Professor Nafiu Abdu. Another one again. Researcher with the highest registered patent, Professor Emmanuel O. Balogun, Faculty of Life Sciences. The next category is researcher with the highest registered patent. Professor Emmanuel O. Balogun, Faculty of Life Sciences. Please, a round of applause for this researcher. Once again, please. The Dean, yes. Professor Emmanuel O. Balogun, he has the highest registered patent. He's unavailable absent. He's in Japan for another function.
It's not another function. It's actually on research in Japan, a laboratory in Japan.
Please, once again, let's appreciate this researcher. Thank you. The next category is Casual Staff Service Award. Mubarak I. Abubakar, University Health Services. Please, a round of applause for this.
His mother.
Yes, and that's his mother. Next category is Pro Bono Service Excellence Award. Pro Bono Service Excellence Award. And the first awardee is our former Minister of Agriculture, the first Professor of Management in Northern Nigeria, a traditional title holder to the River, a father and a mentor, an eminent scholar by excellence, Professor Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah, Faculty of Administration. The next awardee is Bello Department of Quantity Surveying. The next category is Best Performing Sports Team, ABU Warriors Basketball Team. Coaching. Sport Coach of the Year, Enejo Joseph Abba. Sport Coach of the Year, Enejo Joseph Abba. Most Sportsman of the Year, Coach Abdullahi Indana. Most Valuable Sportsman of the Year, Coach Abdullahi Indana. Most Valuable Sportswoman of the Year, Mrs. Rashida Abdulmumini. Sport Legend of the Year, Professor Mariam Suleiman. Please a round of applause for Prof. Sports Philanthropist of the Year, individual, Professor F.R. Haruna, Sports Directorate. Professor F.R. Haruna. Okay. He is represented, sir. Professor F.R. Haruna is represented by Dr. Mohammed Kinta, Dean Undergraduate Studies, Federal College of Education, Kwantagora, and he is also representing the acting Vice Chancellor of that university. You're welcome, sir. And the next awardee is Engineer Musa Nimrod. Engineer Musa Nimrod is here ably represented by Engineer Samson Sabo Bako. The next awardee is Engineer Musa Kida. Engineer Musa Kida. The Vice Chancellor, sir, earlier we called upon Distance Learning Center, but your award, Distance Learning Center is one of the best performing service delivery units in the university. Thank you very much, sir. Please, a round of applause for the Vice Chancellor. Before the Vice Chancellor's remark, the Vice Chancellor, sir, with your permission, would like to call on some of the awardees to respond before the remark. First, I would like to call upon the best performing dean, Dean Faculty of Environmental Design, for some brief remarks. I mean, you respond on behalf of the dean, sir, or rather on behalf of some of the awardees. He has won best performing dean twice. Round of applause for our dean. And that's why you are the VC's dean, sir.
May the peace and blessings of God be upon you all. With gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the privilege of life, for granting us the privilege to be here this afternoon, and for granting us the privilege to even to be recognized. We shall always be thankful. Vice Chancellor, sir, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Admin, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Advancement, Research and Innovation, other invited guests, professors here present, deans of faculties, directors, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be invited here on behalf of the awardees, to show our appreciation for the recognition and awards. But let me start quickly also to say that I want to believe that this couldn't have been achieved without the foot soldiers, without the other members of the team, without other staff. So we're just here representing others that have not been seen, rather we've been there. And so I want to believe these awards and recognition is for all of us. So all of us as a university, we're saying thank you, the management, in particular this administration, because like the chairman of the recognition and award committee did say, this is an international best practice, because usually an organization won't have to reach a certain height before it start doing this kind of activities. And to God be the glory, ABU Zaria, not only the first in Nigeria, but it shows that it has attained that height, and that's why it's not surprised that we will come up. And then also we've been well ranked among the other universities in the world. But let me also quickly also mention that I want to also recognize the support, or rather the work of our mentors. Because our parents did their own part, our teachers did their own part, but most importantly, our mentors did their own part. And in particular, I want to permit me, sir, the Vice Chancellor, to recognize one of my mentors and also supervisor at the point of PhD, because intercollaborative environmental research, Professor Aisha Mohammed. Please stand for recognition. I'm saying this because the Vice Chancellor do emphasize on this issue of mentors, mentees. And it's very, very important and very critical. So I want to thank you for coming here to witness these awards and recognition. When it started in 2023, we were just doing our thing. And somehow, at the end of the year, the university management, in its own wisdom, started this exercise. And we've been recognized for this. And I must tell you, immediately after the award, it didn't restart as we were going. One of them just said, we are defending champions, we have to maintain it. So it means that anything that is being measured and get improved. And ever since, I must also confess, ever since that's how we work in the faculty, that we are defending champions. So it means that this award and recognition, in its own way, just like the chairman just said, motivation to feel that, because it's not about feel that they've been recognized for the good work, the hard work they've been doing. So, Vice Chancellor, sir, permit me to, on behalf of the awardees, once again to say thank you so much for this noble initiative. And then all the other awardees, I want to thank you also for putting your all, because ABU Zaria is a premier university. And I always say it's a privilege to work in this university. So which means once you have that privilege, put your all. Regardless of whether you've been recognized or otherwise, God will recognize you, I want to believe so. And continue to be with us. And God, as we gather here, we pray that may God, as we be recognized, and those that supported us to be recognized, may also be recognized by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we pray that despite the challenges of our time, may God continue to grant us the resilience to pass through the storm. When funds were garnished, some people thought that that's the end of life for ABU. And to some people, up to now, it's a miracle how this university has been managed to this point in time. But it's just about God. When you believe in God and you work hard, and then God will do the rest. May God continue to grant us that privilege of being in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. May God be with you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Quickly, may I invite Dr. Hawa Muhammad Sani to also respond on behalf of the female awardees.
Our amiable Vice Chancellor, members of the High Table, distinguished chair of this rewarding committee, my senior colleagues, our students, the audience, our relatives and siblings, you're all welcome to this August occasion. I stand here before you to extend our appreciation on behalf of all the awardees. Hal jaza'ul ihsan illa al-ihsan. What is the reward for good? But anything but good. So we are here and we have been rewarded, and we hope that this act of motivation will be upheld and will be sustained. On behalf of everybody, and particularly my life partner, I would like also to acknowledge our spouses. So can my sweetheart stand up? My sweetheart is here. Can you stand up so that you also be recognized? They say behind every every successful woman, there's a man. So also behind every successful man, there's a woman. So thank you very much, our spouses. Thank you, the management. Thank you, our department. Thank you, my dean, and thank you, everybody. I wish everyone a successful journey back home. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Vice Chancellors, I think next year there should be a category for most supportive spouse. Thank you, sir. Quickly, may I invite the Vice Chancellor for his remarks.
The Deputy Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Deputy Vice Chancellor Advancement, Research and Innovation, the BASA, Provost College of Postgraduate Studies, Postgraduate College, and our deans, directors, colleagues, professors, gentlemen, good evening. I'm so delighted to be here today witness this event. This, let me remind us that it is part of the strategic plan of the university 2022 to 2026. In volume 1, chapter 3, where you have the objective B, to review existing staff development and condition of service policy, to create a quality, critical mass of staff for enhanced performance output. And there is an item there, actively identify and reward academic excellence through a commitment to teaching all its ramifications. And if you take volume 2 of the strategic plan, page 24, chapter 4, where you have urgent key action priorities complete. Item 8 there, page 24, says a reward for recognizing outstanding staff performance will be instituted effective 2022. This includes Best Researcher of the Year in terms of volume and quality of publications. PG students graduated. This category may come maybe next year. Research grants secured, etc. Best Lecturer of the Year in terms of students' evaluation, volume and quality of online teaching materials, and Best HOD Dean Director of the Year based on overall performance, such as total number of students graduated, volume and quality of publications, grants, collaborations, prizes. Similar schemes shall be in place for all categories of staff. So as the chairman said, we are beginning and we are perfecting. As he said last year, we'll do better this year. We have done much better. And I hope we'll even do better next year. So let me start by congratulating the committee. It's a very, very serious and tough task. With over 10,000 staff, 13,000 rather, to come out with at least this much, 200 or less, it's not by no means being a small task. So once more, on behalf of the management, I would like to most sincerely thank this committee for a job well done. I would also like to congratulate all the awardees and hope that this will be catalyst for increased performance in the system. Some of us that did not win anything, I hope this will ginger us to even do more and try to aspire, win some of these awards. And I hope it will be the basis of a healthy competition, so that overall the university will fare better. I would like to present the awards to them. One is our father, Professor Sheikh Abdullah apart from being an elder, he was my teacher for MBA Finance, one other course. Whenever I see my teachers, I give them space. But for them, perhaps we wouldn't be here where we are today. And so, the same with Malam Abba Bello in Gawa, who is a brother to me also, and my teacher in 1983. And he has been teaching pro bono from 1981 at this university in the Department of Quantity Surveying. So we share a lot of things in building and quantity surveying. So he has taught in building and has been teaching quantity surveying for, I think, 50 years now. We're getting to 50 years. I think about 50 years in about free of charge. What is more is Madam uses a lot of his own resources to provide materials for us in the class, and also as free of charge. Materials that otherwise may not be easy to even obtain, but he provides with us, and then free of charge teaching for. So, in a way, today is my day too. I won for having these two great seated here and receiving awards for what they have been doing to Ahmadu University. Congrats, sirs. And may God increase you in life and health. They can do more for this country. I want to touch on one thing that the chairman might have touched, but maybe he missed it. On the Grant Fellow of the Year, some people also led complaints. You know, he responded to certain observations that were made. Some people, you know, made some observations about some of the grant fellows for the different faculties. But they worked with data. If there is any grant, it's supposed to be reported to the university, Directorate of Research. So if we don't have the data, they cannot work with it. So everything was based on the data that we have. So if you have complaints about this, just check what we have. And if you have anything, maybe from now on, you report to the university so that it can be on the database. And when the time for evaluation comes, that will be taken into consideration. By the way, it is compulsory for you to report if you have any grant to the university. Nobody will touch your grant, but you are a staff of the university. You apply with the name of the university. Perhaps you want that before because you are a staff of this. It's not much to just report that grant that you have so that we have it on the database. Meanwhile, this ranking committee, if there was time, I would have given them just 5 minutes to talk. It's one of the metrics that they use in ranking universities, the amount of grants we have obtained. So if you don't report any grants, you are shortchanging us in the process. So let's try and report this. I hope those who have this complaint are here. The committee used the data, and they used, you know, very, very measurable criteria in the evaluation for all the categories. I'm happy the chairman mentioned the criteria they use for heads of department. It's not true, and there are about 11 of them. I think 11 criteria, set of criteria that they use. For each one of them, they have set of criteria. And I think they said they are going to publish this criteria so that we can work towards them. Okay. So I'm being reminded that even grants that have been spent can be registered so that they will be on our record. These things continue over time because, you know, sometimes they ask you the total volume of grants over a period of time. And sometimes it is actually a function of whether you are able to, you know, win a grant or not. Because they say, okay, have you ever had experience with spending so much money sometimes? And if you don't have, can count against you. So the more we have in terms of volume, the better. Even if you have spent the grant, you have finished, executed the project, let's have the record. So on this note, I would like to thank everybody for attending. Once more, I congratulate all the awardees. I hope, like the chairman said, it will be, a basis for improved productivity in the university. Thank you very much.
Let's once again a round of applause for our VC. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this important occasion. And once again, congratulations to all awardees. And may we continue to uphold the good name of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, anywhere we find ourselves. Closing prayers. We started with opening prayers. Let's close it with prayers, please. 30 seconds. Amen, amen. I wish us all a safe journey back to our various destinations. Thank you very much.
No.